Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me for your second half of March reading. I'm going to start shuffling, finish shuffling, and go ahead and do my little disclaimer. This is a general reading, so there will be messages for multiple people in here, so please take what resonates for you and leave the rest for the others. I did want to also make a little bit of an announcement. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a personal reading, which I'm pretty excited about. I don't really offer personal readings right now. Just not really time in my schedule for kind of like putting it together and all of that stuff. But for you lovely subscribers, I will make an exception. So with that being said, I've got a couple more shuffles left. Cancer. Okay, one more shuffle. Make sure you check out that Metaphysical Monday video that I posted as well, and then we'll have another Metaphysical Monday post video coming up this coming Monday, clearly. All right. So make sure you hit subscribe and ring that bell so that you can get notified when those posts go live. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, Cancer, so that's going to be the overall energy for this reading, and what a great way to start your reading, right? The Wheel of Fortune is all about having things come together for you, and, you know, fortune is in your favor. So let's see what's going on and what's bringing you such great fortune. Cancer. All right, the Eight of Cauldrons. The Eight of Cauldrons. So it looks like you're taking your happiness and you're running with it. You're taking it and you're running with it. It is yours, and you're kind of, it looks like you're maybe leaving a little bit behind. There may be a past, I want to say, with this kind of, I feel like this is a love interest, and maybe you're leaving them with some good memories, but kind of taking it on to yourself and making sure that you're making yourself happy, which is super important and really the only way to go, if you ask me. Let's see if we can get some more insight for Cancer. That's a good one. Strength. All right, I think this might have been in your last reading. Double check it if you, I will double check it. But I love this card. I love this card. It's so pretty. She's like got the lion by the tail, and he's totally okay with it, and she is just, you know, taking charge and being strong. So, and I love the fact that she's just like a badass. She just looks like a badass, and she's redheaded, so I'm a little partial, a little biased. Awesome. So we it looks like maybe you're with that relationship, I think that it took some strength to kind of gather up your emotions, take charge of your emotions, and you're okay with leaving a little bit behind for them. You know, like, you don't want it to be on a bad note. You want to kind of leave some good memories and some affection, and make sure that they know that it wasn't fake, like it was genuine, and you did care, and right now you just need to be strong and move on for yourself. That's great. I applaud you, Cancer. I'm a Cancer too, so I guess I could be like patting myself on the back too. What else do we have for Cancer? I am not taking all those cards. Just a bad shuffle. The Queen of Cauldrons, like I said. You're taking charge of your own emotions. You're taking charge of your emotions. Yeah, there's really no other way to put that. Take it how it resonates. And the Nine of Pentacles. Lots of good cards for Cancer. This is luxury. This is luxury. You're the queen of your heart. You're the queen of your emotions. You're the queen of your feelings. And yeah, now we have this luxury, you know, coming in with maybe there's a female earth sign. Maybe there's a female earth sign. Interesting. Let's see what else comes up, though. The Page of Pentacles. All right, so we definitely have some earth going on, and the page is all about, you know, bringing in a message, or maybe even learning something new, whether it be a message or not. It could just be learning a new skill, or but it could be learning about a new person, maybe. Let's see what else comes out of here. Whoa, that was quick. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess comes in over where it's situated in this spread is above the Page of Pentacles and next to the Eight of Cauldrons. So the High Priestess is kind of connecting to both of those energies. So you have that message of earth, of an earth person, an earth sign, and maybe and like, I think that this message, or this learning this new information, I feel like it's kind of more about like being studious and learning something. You're learning something that has to do with an earth sign, and it's caused you to take charge of your feelings, your heart, your emotions. And I feel like the High Priestess is kind of telling you to balance those two things. We're balancing the heart with the like the tangible physical stuff, and making sure to keep balance in check with this earth sign that comes up. And I really don't typically think that the court cards are people. Like I don't necessarily think the page is a person. I think this is you, because you're Cancer. You're the Queen of Cups. Cups is your sign. You're the queen. So, but this I also see as a person. I see somebody kind of luxurious. This isn't a court card, but I see a person there, which is odd for me. But I'm taking it. Yeah. So I feel like there's somebody new on the horizon that might be an earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, or I'm blank. Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. There might be somebody new, but if it's not an earth sign, it's definitely somebody that you kind of admire. Maybe they like to dress nice, or they're a little on the fashion friendly side. I get luxury from that card. So, you know, somebody who always has to have some jewelry or something like that. There's a person. There is a person. All right, let's see, what advice do we have for Cancer? The Star. All right, so we have the Star. The advice: make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make yourself number one, which I think we also got from this card. I really feel that there's a connection between these two, that you need to kind of like harness your stuff. Make sure you're leaving on good terms, or you're moving on and not forgetting that where you came from, kind of. But you're definitely taking charge of yourself and making yourself a priority. I see that as kind of like self-care, priority, but also like you can see that she's kind of she's putting water in the earth, but she's also putting it back into the river that's flowing beneath her. So it's kind of like while you're being generous and giving to other people, you also need to remember to give back to yourself. And that, you know, it's not selfish. It's really not selfish to take care of yourself. And in fact, it's probably one of the most generous things you can do is to take care of yourself. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, and you're not loving yourself, and you're not you're just not in that state of mind where you're comfortable even in your own body, then who are you to help others? Who are you to be nurturing if you don't feel nurtured yourself? Because how do you even know what that is if you're not giving it to yourself? So definitely good advice for my Cancers, my fellow Cancers. Take care of you. Take care of you. You're doing this. I feel like there's some other ways that you can be doing it, and there may be like this message or learning something that will help you with that. What other advice do we have for Cancer? Almost lost the whole deck there. Ooh. Now we have the King of Swords. King of Swords. So I might even be on the lookout. Again, I'm feeling a person. I would look out for a person that's kind of a little too stuck in their own ways of doing things. Somebody who's too rigid, who's not flexible in the communication. It's one-sided communication. I'm giving the message, you are to receive it. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Kind of look out for that kind of person. And I don't feel like it's this person that I see coming through. Female figure that's kind of, now maybe not necessarily a love interest. I don't see a new love interest, but maybe somebody that you need to connect with on a deeper level, somebody that you admire. And I really don't feel like this is like a romantic area. I feel like this is more of a friendship that needs to develop, and that you're I feel like that's a friendship that you have been kind of needing. This is a pretty awesome reading. What else do we have? We are missing, though. We're missing rods. We don't have any fire in here. So you're being extra watery, but I think for the second half of March, it's going to pay off. I feel like, you don't need that fire right now. You need to go with the flow. I feel like you need to go with the flow. We really just have this one swords character, and I feel like that's just a person that's kind of a little bit dominating in not being flexible. Wants you to do things his way. It's like my way or the highway. So maybe not necessarily a male, but somebody definitely with some masculine energy about them. Could still be a female. But yeah, I think we have a good reading here. You're taking care of yourself, and you're being cautious of people who aren't being flexible with you and who aren't communicating well with you. I feel like this King of Swords is definitely somebody who you should watch out for. So I see a warning in here, but also some encouragement to take care of yourself, and kind of let those people do their own thing their way if they want to do it their way, and then let them. And you're just gonna go with the flow. You're just gonna go with the flow. You're gonna give back to yourself. You're gonna fill your cup, because you can't pour from an empty cup. I know it's a kind of a cliche at this point, but it's totally true. But yeah, overall, good reading. Stay strong. You got this. Everything is in the upright. We don't have anything that's kind of like going back into the past. We are moving forward. This is a forward motion. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. You are taking care of you, putting yourself first. And, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can, just brush everyone else aside. You don't necessarily want to do that. But I feel like this second half of March is focus on you. Take care of you, and the rest will fall into place. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified for Metaphysical Monday coming out in a couple of days here. And the topic is going to be crystals, because I love crystals. And if you have a favorite crystal or a crystal that you'd like to know more about, leave me a comment below, and I will look at the comments and see if anybody posts any crystals that I have a ton of that I could share with you and talk about. So if you want to learn about how they can be used, definitely hit that bell. And also don't forget about that giveaway. So if you're a subscriber, when we hit 1,000, I will give away a crystal reading. Thank you again for watching, and have a blessed day.